Right, hello everyone and welcome to another round 1 match from the Éire BB Championship, where we have WillWalsh and his beloved OWA versus Stuntedbrian and his Lizardmen. So 6 block Lizardmen, 2 rerolls and 2 bench, no Apo, versus WillWalsh's lovely OWA, 2 bench as well, but they're both flings, right? So the prayers to Nuffle hadn't been disabled for this game, so the OWA have friends with the ref, which is a +1 to argue the call, but they've also had their or is it they got it, or was it the Lizardmen got it? Surely the Lizardmen got it, right? Yeah, I guess the Lizardmen got it, so that's why. Yeah, so the Lizardmen have the +1 to the argue the call, and the OWA catcher was move bust, which not very good, is it? Not very good at all. But on top of that, right, we've got 2 flings, we've got a block ogre, 2 guard dwarf blockers, a guard blitzer, a mighty blow troll slayer, tackle human blitzer, block thrower, and a wrestle lino, and a block catcher, obviously. So yeah, bunch of block. Probably have to still favourite the Lizardmen here, right? Although, with it being in the rain, you never know. Brilliant coaching goes to the OWA. And, yeah, off we pop. So, on top of the prayers being a thing, which shouldn't be, I believe after the game, both coaches, I think both coaches said that they thought there was overtime, or at least the OWA said they thought there was overtime, which will probably come into the second half of it. We'll see. Classic nerds not reading a rules pack. So KO there. Gets the pickup. Wow, really didn't cover that pickup at all, did we? You know, scatter here or here, and it was OWA's drive. But this is pretty good now, right? This is pretty saucy. Very interesting position from that lino. Very interesting position from that lino, right? Surf bait. Fails a rush. Puts in the loner reroll. Wow. And just a push. Loner reroll. In fairness, we got one off the kickoff, right? So, still a 3+ reroll. Willie clearly, you know, confused at the fact that he's rolled a 1. Because he never does that. And yeah, surf bait. Get surfed. Is it surf bait if it just ends up getting surfed? I'm not sure. One pows the ogre. And then just leaves the other Saurus to get bonked. Bonk. Wow, Brawler does a blockless block instead of a blockful block. And does another one. Wow. Wow. Fair enough. Nice blitz. Gets mighty blow on the Saurus. Bases LeBall. LeBall is based. Big up, Jimmy Fantastic. Oh. Jimmy and Famir appearing at the same time. This is how Shakirov must have felt, you know? The pincer maneuver coming in. That'd be pretty funny. The Board of Essex and just take dribble and drool. Very, very eager to push down this field. You know, I think the lizard men could have stayed down here for another 4 turns. Very eager to push down the field. It's a 2D, oh no, 1D and a skink, apparently. Ogre showing who's the big guy. Get removed, scrub. And Stuntosaurus and 1Ds, wow, what's going on? WillWalsh is just insane, isn't he? It's even funnier when he's doing this to you on tabletop, and he's just shouting, "That's Bleedball, baby!" Gets a pow on the skink. Glorious. And dodge off the tackle, maybe. That's a dauntless hit. Gets a pow. Yeah, does try to dodge off the tackle. Does dodge off the tackle. Pops it in there. Very nice. Very, very nice. Thanks, Jim. I was going to set up one that said, I don't like Famir. We could just have a voting contest. It would just be embarrassing when I inevitably lost, though. Well, 3 KOs now for the OWA. And, yeah. The lizards had to come back. Which is, you know, good, because the lizards probably shouldn't have been up there that far anyway. So the OWA forced them to correct their mistakes. Glorious. We're going to see an ogre blitz. And a Saurus here in a minute. Interesting sending up the catcher. Oh. You know, I like hitting the ball, actually. I wonder if the lizard men had the same reaction as I did. I think hitting the ball was a fantastic idea. Well done. Especially with tackle. God, it was genius. And that's why WillWalsh is on Team Ireland. He just spots them plays. Much better. Much better than my plan of blitzing a Saurus. Glorious. I mean, it's fine, right? It's a 3+, 4+ into a cage. Easy. Knock down a couple of lads first. Yeah, needs to do some safe moves first. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think you want to be in that square. I mean, they have what they actually only have a 1-player advantage. But they're still lizardmen, and they're still playing against OWA. So they might be okay here. Okay, nice. Cool. I was gonna say I thought the blitzer should have dodged. The tackle guy probably should have dodged, right? I guess you can't really go anywhere. Oh, we're not getting surfed again, are we? I feel we are, actually. I feel we might be getting surfed again. No, I guess it's no. I have to fill that square as well. Yeah, I guess we're not getting surfed again. It's not quite like turn 1 instant surf bait. Hops dodge. Gets removed. Still pretty damn safe, isn't it? You know, the dwarves have just gotten in a fight with like 2 or 3 swords. And even though they're knocking him down, they just haven't been able to free themselves up at any point, have they? Which is a bit of a shame. Takes the ogre block first. Well, the OWA have out-removed the lizardmen now. God, these hits on the ball are really surprising me. I don't know where they're coming from, but that obviously makes sense why we took the loner block, right? Or the ogre block even, because we were just gonna hit the ball. Well, okay, the tackle's getting surfed, obviously. Yeah. So maybe we could have, you know, done a rush or something after sacking the ball or falling on the ground. He's Kaz as well, so that there's no... Oh no, they still have the apple, so he comes back. Good. And then, yeah, you know, another 4+ pickup on the ball. Could fail, right? It's turn 7 as well. Gets it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay, good. After the rushes. Fair enough. I can still be caught by the catcher though, right? Catcher could 4+, 3+, 1D the ball. Into POW, into removal. And tag this guy. Easy. And then the OWA have the TTM as well. The prayers kind of ruined the actual chain pushing ones, doesn't it? Unfortunately. Gets the 4-3. Skulls. Push. Still, forces a 1 and 9 dodge, right? Could fail. If this was me, I'd fail this dodge. It's a pound thrower. And doesn't actually fail the dodge. Crazy. So, despite getting sacked, what? 3 times? Was it 3 times the lizards got sacked? They they still managed the perfect 8 turnstile. They lost 4 players, got sacked 3 times, and still scored in turn 8. Glorious. Right, so let's see how the re-roll this 1 turn goes. I think we're a bit deep, are we? Yeah, I guess we're a bit deep. I think the line wants to be 1 further forward. Maybe even 2, right? Maybe even 2. Reroll. Oh. We didn't even set up for the TTM. It's a bit strange, doesn't it? So Croc stays out, which is kind of huge. The game finally responds to the fact that I said, let's pause here. So, no Crocs. And down a skink, but it's fine. Protect the skinks. Fair enough. Very open to a shortcake blitz here from Will. Very open, like both sides. Like blitz here, GG. Blitz here, less GG, right? Because obviously there's the tackle and things. You can just blitz the tackle and get it, but definitely something should be looked at. Those setups. Like banging on men's is all good and fun, but not if there's like a 1 in 12 chance to just lose the game. Hello, Panda. Good to see you. Banging on men's is your only vice. WillWalsh is running around the back. Tackle a skink. Foul. First, we did get a bribe, right? Did get a bribe. So. Argues the call on a 6. Just rolled 6s, baby. But because we argued the call, it does mean that the turn is over. But we keep the bribe even though our tackler is getting fouled. Which is the problem, isn't it? You know, the tackler is getting fouled every turn now. Ogre is tied up. Here come the skinks. Was that a completely pointless corner cut? I don't know where we started. Where did we start? It was like here. Where did we start? Here. Oh, is that one? Okay, well that one's fine. You probably do the other one first, right? Do the other one first to get into range, and then this one doesn't need to be in range and can just be like back here and like, you know, support a blitz or something. But yeah, obviously 1 in 9s happen. Ogre block before picking up this ball. Absolutely mental. I suppose it's not absolutely mental. You can't score. Absolutely mental if this guy had gotten to here. So yeah, less bad then. Fouling before picking up the ball. I mean, if we're just casting all the swords, then I guess it's fine, right? Fucking WillWalsh. WillWalsh and his fucking dice. Jesus Christ. It's just constant, like. How does he consistently do it? Burned all the good dice, though. Double rush blitz to chain the Saurus forward, but we're leaving him tagged. Nice rerolls? What? What the fuck happened there? What was the game plan? Did we think we could chain the skink forward a square? It's the only thing I could think we could thought of doing. And we could have if we did all the skinks, right? We probably could have done it. I think we needed to fill like 2 squares so they could have wrapped around maybe. Don't know. WillWalsh? Turns out he will. Yep. Just has another skink, easy. Just continue to do all the loner blocks. Don't bother worrying about the ball, you know. It's not like you're a 4-3 away, you know, a 4-3 away from losing the game. Right. Why did we follow? What? Why did we follow? We need sure hands for the pickup. We're just not going to use sure hands for the pickup. We're going to foul. We're 3-2s away from getting 2D on the ball. Into potential recovery and score. Just another game of broken RNG. My opponent couldn't tie his fucking shoelaces. Here we are playing an opponent who can't tie his fucking shoelaces, and he's just gonna win anyway. Broken RNG. I mean, in fairness, he got punished against me at Bleed Bowl, right? he got caught up on the fouling and then left his ball completely exposed. And I just wrestle stripped it and picked it up and ran away. So it is punished sometimes. But, yeah. Thanks, sir. So, I think now is a good time to point out that WillWalsh thought there was overtime. I wasn't quite sure how it was going to come up in this game, but I think we can safely assume that the OWA are just not going to try and score. They're not going to push for the win because they think there's overtime. Which I assume is what's being implied. Well, easy chain off here from the skink. Maybe we'll do a no assist foul before securing the ball. God's sake. He just rolled sixes, like. What an absolute loon. Well. Casual rush. In fairness, Willie does know how to roll. You gotta say that about him. Say what you want about his ball protecting skills. He knows how to roll dice. Genuinely being able to consistently outroll your opponents is a very important Blood Bowl skill, isn't it? There's no point in being the best Blood Bowl coach in the world if you can't roll a 2+. And in fairness, he did put the ball in the stall square, right? He didn't put it in Chun's column. He's going to argue again. He does argue again. Ball less in the stall square, but maybe he was able to get hit in the stall square. Yeah, okay, so that's fine. So now it can just be based. But yeah, I think this is where the post-game chat about, oh, I thought you would have gone for the win, considering my team was dead. And Will went, yeah, I thought there was overtime. So, just another classic case of people not reading the rules before a tournament, right? Which happens, right? You know, people people don't read rules all the time, including me. John's calling him a euphemism. Maybe. I feel a lot has happened in this game. Yeah. So, he just runs it in on 16. Thinks he's playing for overtime. Thinks he's got to defend this one turn attempt. And then, you know, another 8 turns. Which, in fairness, if that's what was actually going to happen, he was really well set up to win the game. But unfortunately, that's not what happened. Unfortunately, there was no overtime, so he just got a draw. Which, honestly, you know, as OWA versus Lizards, is probably fine, right? Draw game 1 is probably fine anyway. Like, they do still have 4 skinks. Like, I know they have no rerolls, but like, if they get a touchback or something, then you know, it's pretty unlikely that that you can stop them. But yeah, there we go. So another round 1 draw between the OWA and the Lizardmen. So well done to both. They'll know there's no overtime for the next game, so that's good. Thanks everyone for watching, and see you in the next one.